Hey everyone, now by the time you see this video, you'll be able to tell that this video isn't exactly going to fit with the topic for this week. And let's just say the topic for this week, and it looks like my air conditioner just came on. The topic for this week doesn't, I'm not going to be able to make as many videos as I would hope, simply because it's like when someone asks you to list something, there's not very many things I'm going to be able to list or even talk about, but I think I did think about one, possibly two things that I didn't think about or really consider before, but might have to do with the topic in some way and might give me something, possibly make videos about. But anyways, I was gonna play the Elder Scrolls Online beta the whole weekend because it's one of those things that it's a one-time thing. I would say that, but then again, that was the second beta I've played, and I was planning to play some more on Sunday, but early Sunday in the morning, I believe at 7 in the morning, I got some news from my mom that our grandmother has recently passed now. Technically, she's our step grandmother, but I really hate using that term. But, anyways, she recently passed away. Recently got put into a retirement home, and she just wasn't fully functional. She wasn't able to do basic or very simple things without having someone watching her, because there were some problems, and she was just gonna have to have someone watch over her a lot, and just things have been really bad, and I believe she got in a wreck in November or December, and it's you know I don't I don't like saying this, but let's just say within the last, I would say between 5 and 10 years, she hasn't been in the best health or best condition to begin with. But most of them were very minor things and things that weren't as bad as they could be, and they were easily treatable. But I guess just over time, it was just weakening her body, and it was really not good. And man, to get in a wreck when you're that old, I mean, it's not something to really take lightly. It's something that nobody likes to see or hear about, and it's not really good. And I honestly did not expect to hear this soon. I mean, it was less than a week ago, but or not the wreck, but where she wasn't able to just stay at home anymore. And to hear something like this just within a week afterwards was really bad. And I'm surprised I haven't even cried or anything like that, but it certainly has affected me. And it's some things hit you hard, some things hit you harder, and some things may hit you more lightly, but still impact you more in the long run or something. And it's, I mean, I'm still thinking about a lot. I mean, it's been a few days, and it's just, or a couple of days, and I'm still thinking about it a lot, and it's still just, I don't know how to say it, but it's something I definitely can't get over. I mean, you really can't ever get over death. I mean, no matter how hard you try. And it's going to be really hard to be able to, visit my grandfather, which I'm probably going to have to within the next couple of days. So if I'm out of town I might be out of town for a couple of days because he lives like in a different state, and I might have to go visit him or something. And of course, there's going to be the funeral and everything else. So I mean, if I'm not here, then I'm really sorry. But at least by you watching this video, you'll know why. And I mean, it's going to be really sad. It's going to be hard to actually imagine visiting him without seeing her there. I mean, they were a really great couple. I'm not kidding you. They were one of those old couples that just were so great together. I mean, they teased each other back and forth. They still had a sense of humor. I mean, they were just so happy together and everything. And I mean, she was a really great person. I mean, right off the bat, there's a couple of things about her that really stand. I mean, just for the most part, I'd say she was one of the most kindest people you could ever meet. I mean, if anybody could ever get upset with her, get mad at her, or have anything against her, it would be one of those things that's like, if for you to hate her or have any anger or anything towards her in a negative way, you must be freaking a psychopath or something, or crazy, because there's nothing for you to get mad over. I mean, she was a very kind person that was not very judgmental, which I'm going to try to keep this very simple and clean. Of course, people are going to make assumptions like, oh, you're saying these things about, Christians or people that are religious, you must be atheist, and people are always going to make assumptions, all crazy things, and try not to take offense to any of these kind of things. But these are things I've just noticed, and I'm sure a lot of people have noticed, is that one of the things is that, a lot of religious people tend to have, which is not a good thing, and it probably has something to do with the way they learn or the way their religion is taught, that kind of not it makes this something as a normal thing for them, because I don't know exactly explain it, but it's just something it's very common. I don't want to go into too many details, but anyways, a lot of religious people tend to be very judgmental. They always feel like they're over other people. They have power. They get to say what's going to happen. They're like, "Oh, you're atheist, so you're going to go to hell," and say so many negative things. And I've seen some religious people that one of the top things that they search up on Google is like, "Oh, is this actor religious or not? Oh no, he's atheist." And just, I mean, some people tend to be very judgmental, but she was one of those people that just never judged anybody. She was a very kind person, and she treated everyone the same, and that was a really great thing that I really loved about her. I mean, it was one of those things, and that's why I feel like she was one of the most positive examples of, of a Christian, because she doesn't have some of the quite negative qualities or things that a lot of people that are religious tend to have. And I'm not saying all of them, most definitely not, but it's just something I definitely noticed, and it's nothing that anybody can deny. It's factual. It's something that is common, and there's probably several reasons for it. It might be very specific ones. Some of them are less common, but it's there, and that's one of the top things that really stood out about her. I mean, other than that, her and my grandfather were just so happy together, and they were just a really great couple, and she was such a nice person. I mean, just, oh my gosh, I can't say that enough, and it's going to be really hard to be able to visit him. I mean, I hope he's going to turn out okay. I mean, he's got a really strong heart, but I mean, I just don't know how this is going to turn out. And and when it comes to depression and that kind of stuff, I'm not going to go too much into this, but let's just say my family is well known for having a lot of depression. Depression is one of the emotions that is most common within our family, and that's another reason we can't really have our family come together very much. I mean, we could barely ever get more than 2 people in our family to come together, simply because there might be some dispute, or some people just don't like being around other people, or maybe an argument they got in many years ago. There's a lot of depression, and just, and it's, I like to be that one person that's usually always tries to be the most positive no matter what, even though I may look stupid sometimes, and sometimes I don't have to have a reason. I just like to be positive, look at the positive side of things, and like to be happy. And it's depression is one of those things that hits you really badly, but when it's something that's one of the most common emotions that you tend to feel a lot, it's not really good to imagine. And sorry for hitting the microphone. It's when something like this happens, it's not something good to really be piled on top of that, and I'm very nervous for how things turn out. But I mean, it's made me sad. It's affected me. I mean, yeah. But strangely enough, today's been one of those days where my mind's been in the right place in certain ways, and maybe that I've been able to focus on things a little bit better. And I actually came up with some very interesting ideas. Like for the main channel, I came up with a different type of show idea. Like a whole different series of videos that I might actually be doing on there. I feel like I'm coming up with too many things, but as long as they fit with the channel and I can easily see myself doing them, then I think they're good. And if I can, I'm probably going to be off this week on the main channel. I'm going to try to do maybe a couple of videos, but I'm going to try to spend this week trying to finish a lot of things and finish a lot of videos ahead of time, possibly get some videos scheduled and taken care of, recorded ahead of time, edit them later, get some taken care of now so I get to schedule them for later, come with some video ideas and try to get some things taken care of, because there's still one type of show that I'm wanting to do on the main channel that I have to talk with someone else to get things sorted out. And it's not just the ideas, we have to actually put some things to work and get some things just completely taken care of, and it's just, yeah. But I mean, other than that, I'm thinking about maybe taking off a week, and if I could get a month's worth of videos just done, at least most of a month's worth of videos, and just spread out, then that will be great. And the new type of show or video that I'm thinking of doing is, I came up with a few video ideas, but I'm going to try to come up with some more ideas, because I don't want it to be like, after just a few videos or, few episodes into the series, it just kind of dies off or something like that, because I don't want to disappoint anyone. As long as I can keep on coming up with ideas, then, hey, that's great. And it's something that I think will definitely fit the channel, and I feel like having all these videos will add a lot of flexibility, but I'm not going to try to put too many videos into one week. Some videos are going to just be bi-weekly. Simple as that. I'm going to have this video for the first week of this month and the second week, and this one's going to be for the second week and the first week and the third week, and then this show is going to be on the second week and the fourth week. So like even numbers, odd numbers, you know what I mean? And so then that way we'll have special videos for that day every single week and everything, and it'll be fun and everything. But if I could just get a month's worth of videos, that would be great. Be able to clear up some time, be able to get things more managed, actually start working on some things that I want to get a good idea of on. Maybe thinking making an outro for the anime review channel. You know, if I could get some things taken care of for some long-term stuff, that would be really great. And also possibly just do some videos and maybe just practice and get some really just dive in and try to see if I really, really want to do these things. And possibly might get started on the, let's just say, Let's Play channel and some other things and stuff like that. But I might wait till a little bit later to do that stuff. I want to at least get things taken care of and set up and a good idea of how I want to do things and maybe more video ideas. And, you know, I don't want to just keep on coming up with too many video ideas without actually making some videos about some things. But, yeah. But anyway, sorry if this video is just me blabbering on, you know, just strangely today's been one of those days where I actually have been able to come up with some ideas that actually are not that bad. And also for the Jetix channel, the outro, one of the main problems is the audio. When it comes to Jetix, the way they did their promos and commercials, the music was not definite. They had pop music, they had electric music that was kind of dubstep-like music. There was some rock music. I mean, they just didn't have a definitive genre of music, so it's hard to find something that really resembles Jetix. But I thought of a different way of doing the outros, and I think it's really great. As long as I do it in the right way, and I've tested it in Sony Vegas, it looks like it can actually do pretty well and everything. As long as everything turns out well, then it will fix the major problem with the audio. It will be entertaining, it'll have everything that I want, and it'll be great. And people will really, really will love it. And I'm really excited for that. And, you know, I'm probably going to do that video maybe next week. I was thinking about doing it today, but, you know, of course some things happen and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm going to try to get some things taken care of. And if I'm out of town, then you'll know why. And I'll try to do as many videos as I can, at least here on the vlogging channel. And keep on doing anime reviews on the anime channel. And just start working on some stuff, especially get some short-term videos taken care of. Schedule them, possibly, or at least get done recording so I can edit them later, then schedule them. And as time goes on, maybe work on a video or two every now and then, and for the most part, work on some long-term stuff, get a lot of things sorted out and everything so I could get out a good idea. And then, of course, you know, just putting everything together will be later, you know, and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys again for watching this far. And if you guys see me tomorrow, then, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video then.